My name is Rodney Murphy. I'm the coordinator of the Umoja community programs, which include Simba and Idili. I'm also a full-time counselor.
My name is Carla Kirk. I am the lead faculty of the African American Studies program here at Fresno City College and one of the African American instructors for the Simba and Idili programs.
My name is Angie Keys and I'm an adjunct counselor for the Idili and Simba program. I have worked with both programs for the past 4 years on the campus of Fresno City College.
My name is Professor Rhea Williams. I am the English instructor for the Simba and Idili programs here at Fresno City College.
My name is Cedric Pulliam and I'm an academic counselor here at Fresno City College, and my role in the program is mentor.
The Umoja community is an umbrella organization in the state of California over programs similar to Simba and Idili. The Umoja community programs are in about 85 of our 115 colleges right now in the state of California. And so a lot of the programs are designed like Simba and Idili, where they operate under a cohort model and target specific students and have specific goals, academic goals to help students transfer. The Umoja community was established to address the needs statewide. So Fresno City College, we partnered with the Umoja program in 2008, because our goals align with their goals, and that added support could be useful on our campus for our students to move them forward in their academic endeavors.
The program goals are to make sure students understand their role here as a person within this, not just this campus, but the community. Understanding who they are as a person, understanding what challenges they have to face and that can overcome. And also understand the skill sets that they need to have going into the workforce, such as soft skills and everything that applies to their particular job or career path. So this program goal is to make sure that when they come in as a freshman all the way through their time transferring, that they gain these skills so they can last on the four-year college campus or within the trade.
The culture of the Simba and Idili programs is really important in just relating the incoming students to faculty and staff that can understand the backgrounds that they're coming from, the educational struggles and experiential struggles that they go through to help give them accurate support and familiar faces to help them along.
Our campus has over 30,000 students, and so for some of our students who need extra support, whether it's extra tutoring, mentorship, community resources or linkages, we're able to assist those students in finding those supports. Another benefit too is that when you're looking through your education plan or trying to decide on your major, we're able to work one-on-one with these students. A lot of our students face issues with housing, with employment, with having access to get to campus. And so I would say that a lot of our students, their problems and issues are not necessarily related to academics, but mainly to like psychosocial issues that they're going through and psychosocial stressors.
SIMBA stands for Strengthening Young Men by Academic Achievement. So the right fit for that program would be African American male. Kahinde Sawaze, a longtime professor here at Fresno City College, saw a need to target black males. And so he developed SIMBA, Strengthening Young Men by Academic Achievement, to address the issues specifically of the African American male. Idili is the Yoruba word for family or community. Any student that wants to pursue their education and needs support would be a good candidate for Idili.
Resources available to Simba and Idili students include embedded past tutors that work with students in the classroom and also help them outside of the classroom, tutoring them in the subjects that they need. They also have access to program counselors that help them with personal issues, financial aid issues, such as the EOPS program. It includes access to the BSPS program for students that might need a little additional help with educational disabilities. It includes the PASS Center that has brain food and free scantrons. Students also have access to peer mentors that have gone through the program before them, as well as staff that are just really impassioned to help support them completing their two-year education.
We take a holistic and an inclusive approach to servicing the student, meaning that if a student was having environmental issues, we want to address the environmental issues. If they're having employment issues, we want to address the employment issues. If they're having some issues just with their mental state, we want to address those issues and get them the right services. So we tailor our services to the student. We serve the student in front of us. We know that they all are different. They all have different experiences, and so we make their experiences unique to them.
Initially, the Adile and Simba program were formed to work with African American students. As we have progressed, we are seeing that it's not just African American students who are in need of additional community services and counseling support. We work with all students who are different nationalities and ethnicities, religions, to provide that support that they may need on campus.
The goals of the Simba and Adile program are to help students matriculate, so to help them get into college and to complete college successfully, to transfer to other institutions. And I think the main benefits that we have for students is, again, that support system that's there to help them every step of the way, from enrolling in classes to getting through the classes to establishing what they need to transfer, filling out those applications. It's really comprehensive and getting students through their first 2 years of community college.
For our students to enter into the program, we do recommend we have a cohort style program where we have English 1A, which is transfer level English, African American Studies 1, as well as Counseling 53, which is college and life management. So we do encourage our students to enroll in the cohort style program so that we have that ongoing connectivity.
The cohort structure basically has students come in and they're going through all the classes in a semester with the same group of peers, and it's really nice because they don't have to worry about meeting new people in every new class. They have similar faces. They can also rely on each other for emotional help, for personal just socializing, and to help them get through the educational tasks of various classes. So normally we have the cohorts work with specifically tutors and mentors and instructors, and it's just nice because everybody gets to see the same faces.
The African American Studies program is actually where our Adile program and our Simba program are born from. So these programs are historic programs here in the state of California. Starting in 1970, we're one of the original African American Studies, ethnic studies programs here in the state of California. I think Merritt College beat us, but we are the second oldest African American Studies program. And what happened is we noticed that our classroom was creating a sense of community that our students were not getting in other places on the campus. And so focusing on that type of model, we expanded what we do with our African American Studies to bring in both our counseling component to make sure our students are being navigated through our system in an efficient and effective way, and also to bring in our English component, where some of our students have traditionally struggled, to put them in a cohort program where they would be able to support each other not only in the English class, but in the foundation of the African American Studies class, which is oftentimes our students' first interaction with their history here in the United States of America. And it really does give a sense of empowerment and a sense of agency to our students to see where they belong in academics, to see that there is an entire field dedicated to the African American experience. Our African American Studies program right now is supported by 3 excellent adjunct instructors who also take on our Simba and Adile cohorts. Rhonda Kelly teaches our African American art, which is a primary component of their spring semester. And we have Agus Quadillo and Dr. Debea Tatasi, who also teach the introduction class. So together we form a family unit in our African American Studies and really try to be a home base for our Simba and Adile students.
The extracurricular activities available to Simba and Adile students include trips to local colleges to connect with those faculty and to really just enhance and promote continued education after transfer.
One of our best trips was to the University of San Francisco, where the first Black Studies program started in 1969, and our students actually got to sit in on a university level African American Studies class. And it's that type of engagement that lets students know that this is a place to start, but there are so many other opportunities once we have put some love on you to achieve all of the goals that our students are looking for. We also have an opportunity for our students to engage in leadership with our Pan-African Student Union. That's a student-led club here on campus that looks not only at advocacy for issues that are important to our community, but also a chance to get involved in our community in community projects, go out to schools and share what we learn in our African American Studies classes with younger students around the Valley.
The benefits of our program are not only just getting priority registration or having a counselor help you with your classes. We are here to assist you to achieve your goals academically and also personally. We really work together, and we are a family outside of the family, and that is the purpose of our programs through the Umoja community.
We believe that you can't separate it out. that students for far too long have been underserved and have to deal with disproportionately impacting policies that separate the mind from the lives and focus just on academics. We want to bring the focus back to a more holistic approach for our students and really, include all of their plights and all of their struggles and everything they're going through in the environment to give them a greater opportunity of advancing through academics, earning their degree, and becoming a prosperous community member.
You don't have to be a student that has to figure out where counseling is, where the library is, how to sign up for classes, how to take classes. We're all the sort of team that's there to help students acclimate to college, learn what's expected of them, and just give them support in the things that they need emotionally, financially, personally, educationally.
This program benefits students that want to be a part of it and want to change and want to make sure that when they leave here, they not just only get an education, but they grow as a person.
Come to Fresno City College. Once you assemble in Edili, you're assembled in Edili for life. We're a fraternity. We operate like that, and so you'll be hooked in for life. So come to Fresno City College. Go Rams. Go Umoja community. Go Simba and Edili.